What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I don't even know what videos have gone up before this one, which ones are going up after this one, but I'm in San Jose, Costa Rica. We're just kind of gonna let this one fall in wherever it wants to fall. But I am currently in the middle. I just finished my first wellness retreat and now I'm like kind of in the interim of a few days to wait for the next wave of girls to arrive to basically run it back again and do part 2 of the Costa Rica retreat, my wellness retreat. And so I have a few days here in San Jose and I figured what a better time than to actually go hit a real workout again at a real gym, because we're in a big city again and they do have a GOLDS gym here. So I've never been to a GOLDS gym, first of all. Second of all, this is also my first time working out in a big commercial gym here in Costa Rica. So I was like, why do we not do this and capture it for the vlog? I'm honestly excited. I have been working out when I was staying in Santa Teresa. I was just there for 5 weeks, but they have a much smaller gym. They have pretty much everything you need, but it's still not ideal. I was making a few tweaks and they were very simplistic workouts. So I'm excited to be in like a fully equipped gym again and really trying to push some hip thrusts. I am like about to start my period though, so I'm not sure how great my strength is gonna be, but we'll freaking see. I also am realizing I just said I'm gonna start my period soon and I am wearing light yellow with no underwear. Maybe I should at least put a panty liner in just in case Mother Nature decides to pull up. But it's currently noon and checkout is at noon, so we need to get a move on. But here's a mini hotel tour, even though I've already pretty much destroyed the room. But there's a cool little couch, chair, desk, big bed with some little gold details, which we love. Also, I live for this, when there's a little bedside light with an outlet, just a convenience factor, you know. Then there was this view of the city. I'm speaking in past tense, even though I'm still here, but you know. Has been very cloudy, but usually there's like little montañas, which are very gorgeous. Big mirror, and then this is what I also liked, this like dark wood situation. Another big meal, mirror, oh my god, that we love. I also am someone who just loves hotels, so I'm like living for this. And then we just have a bathroom in here, and they have one of these, so you already know I plucked my eyebrows on this thing because woohoo! You know, week 7 of travel, you know, gotta be plucking. Guys, I'm so pissed I didn't just film that 4-second conversation for the vlog. I just called down to the front desk because I was like, I really need a hand with my bags, because when I got here they had the little like, you know, luggage cart thing. And I completely spoke to them in Spanish, and I mean, half of it I'm using context clues, but still I was like, yo necesitas ayuda con mi, blah, 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 blah. That wasn't correct grammar. I didn't say that. I just said, can I have help with my suitcases? That's what I said. ¿Puedes ayudar con mis maletas, por favor? And he said, sí. What's your number in Spanish? And I said, I didn't know how to say 500, so I did 514. Gracias. Hands down the nicest gym I've ever been in, actually. There's a whole freaking CrossFit area. Are you kidding me? I looked at this and I was like, dude, my full body circuits here would be so fun with like all this equipment. This is so nice. Okay, hope I don't get copyrighted with this music, but the guy literally let me in here for free. So, and I also needed some sort of something to energize me because I was feeling kind of dead. So I got this energy drink, and I feel like this is my way to donate to the cause, to GOLDS Gym, because this was $6. This is like the most expensive thing I bought here in San Jose. But this is Immunity Aid Orange Burst, 100 milligrams of clean caffeine. Oh, are you kidding me? This one is caffeine free. Never mind, I need to swap this one. Okay, just kidding. We swapped it for this one because this has clean caffeine. It's mate, like yerba mate. I think it's from the tea. I was gonna maybe get C4, but I was like, I don't need to go that crazy, and it's already 12:30. Here we go, taste test. This is in the flavor Melon Mate. That tastes like trash, but that's okay. A solid 2. You guys, this has to be too good to be true. I walk in, first time on the floor, beautiful bench here, right in front of
free barbells. So it basically was just waiting for me to take this over and do hip thrusts. Here's a moment of truth to check out this bench height. Honestly, basically borderline perfect. Okay, I'm gonna try to see and do what the gym bros do when they hook it on their chain, the mic on their chain, because this sports bra is so high neck. Okay, this may work. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys, this gym is so nice. I can't get over this. Guys, are we back or are we back? I'm sorry, this feels so good. I'm not gonna lie, the other day I was like, damn, I really miss making gym content. I also can't believe that the guy just let me in for free. I don't know if it was like him doing something nice or they just don't have any daily entrance fees, because I did see something online that says like you can get a free pass, like for a free trial, but he didn't speak English and I told him I didn't speak Spanish, so I tried to use translator and I said I'm here visiting for the day and want a day pass, and he just said okay, go in, and so I came in. I don't know why, but the barbell pads are about half the size. Actually, I feel like this may be all I need. Since we're on the metric system here, they have plates that are 55 pounds. Luckily, it has the conversions from kilograms to pounds right on it, or else I'd be lost. Okay, I'm realizing I have done 0 warm-ups because I got too excited. This is truly a Live Fit field trip right now, you guys. This is like a little more than 2 plates. I have a 55 and a 44-pound plate on each side, and this feels heavy. 15. Whew. I know I had that in me. That felt good though. It was good pain. I also love this because I really love being the minority in places, especially when not everyone speaks English. It's like no one knows why I'm talking to myself or what I'm doing, but it don't matter. So that was 245 in total. All right, I might put 10 kgs on either side, which is about 22 pounds. I know this because the plates say that. I don't even have my AirPods in. That's how you know how excited I am to be here. Honestly, whoever gold is, you rock. And your mother named you well. It's fitting. This one we're gonna shoot for more near 10 to 12 reps. Scrunching my feet up so that when I raise up, my knees are gonna be stacked over top my ankles, driving up through my heels. My feet are just about shoulder width apart. My chin is tucked, and I'm scooping with my hips rather than leading with my belly button. I got 12, 10, 2 more. Yep, 12. Okay, I just did the math, and right now we're at 287, which is not bad. 287 pounds. Usually I'm feeling good when my working set's like 315, which is 3 plates. My max, I think, is 335. I feel good about this because just yesterday it was like I have no shot if I'd be able to do anything close to 315 on hip thrust, and I am pretty close. Moving right along, we're going to do some hamstring work, posterior chain work. However, I'm kind of, dare I say it, bored of RDLs, which I couldn't tell you why, because those are one of my favorite exercises. They still are, the movement feels good. I just feel like I've been doing them so much. So we're gonna opt for a little variation where I'm doing a B stance RDL, and we're using dumbbells for it. So B stance basically just means we're gonna kick one leg back, like kind of like a kickstand. I feel like the lighting just got really dark. Sorry about that. And so it's gonna be focusing on our working leg or front leg. And then in terms of form, it's all gonna be the exact same, pushing our hips back to initiate the movement, keeping a slight bend in our knee, and then driving up through our heel, keeping our back nice and flat, our neck is in line with our spine, and pretending like there's a board strapped to it. I like using dumbbells for this just because I feel like it's better for stability, because I can kind of create a teepee around my front leg and it just helps me with balance. The last set I did, I think I did 10 on one leg and 12 on the other, but I'm ideally, I think, gonna try for 12, I don't really know. We're gonna stick with 10. Okay, I did want to do Smith machine step-ups because it's been so long because the gym in Santa Teresa, their Smith machine wasn't high enough for me to be able to do that, but there's currently someone on there. So I think I'm going to opt for a dumbbell sumo squat real quick, and I high-key had to use a kilogram to pound converter because these dumbbells didn't have the pounds on them as well. I really don't know how many of these we're going to do yet. We're kind of going to play it by ear, but I'm thinking, I honestly may do these for 4 sets, but we'll see. But a big sumo stance, so my feet are just past shoulder width apart, my toes are pointed outward, just a skosh, like 45-degree angle. If you have really good range of motion, need more depth, feel free to stand on some blocks or any elevated surface to get some greater depth. I personally don't need it. Really sit back onto your heels though, to feel it more in your glutes and drive up through your heels. 50. Whew, that felt better than I thought. And I went heavier than I thought I was gonna. I always hate the unfortunate timing of when you're gonna do another exercise, but you're like, oh, I'll just do another one while I wait for that one to clear up. And then you do your first set of that new exercise, and then that machine that you originally wanted opens up, you know? I could have asked, but if someone actually knows that, please comment how you would say how many sets do you have left in Spanish. Like what's sets and reps in Spanish? Because I should know that. I know pesos is weight. I need to throw out this energy drink because there's like an eighth of it left, and I really don't need to be finishing it at 2 p.m. because I'm too sensitive to caffeine and I need to sleep tonight. Okay, last set we moved up in weight. This is 52.5 kg because the other one kind of felt too easy. Oh, this is heavy. Yep. Oh, that felt good. That was a better weight. Seeing subtle stars. Oh. Okay, time to go see some more stars with Smith machine step-ups. If you've done them before, you know. Okay, this is how you're gonna test if your Smith machine is well suited for Smith machine step-ups. Anytime you're trying to do any sort of exercise that you've never done before, always do it with no weight, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I do that all the time. And basically, you're gonna put your bench underneath it. You definitely want to do this first because depending on your bench height, that's going to determine if you're going to clear it or if you're going to be too tall for your Smith machine. You could also use a box. I honestly prefer that, but this is all we got. Put your foot on the bench and then you're just going to shoot up and see if your head is going to hit the thing or if it's going to, you know, limit your range of motion. This is perfect. I honestly have plenty of room. So in terms of form, we really want to hit our glutes here. This is so good for hitting your glutes. So you want to basically sit back and down into this lunge variation here. As you can see now, I pushed my hips really far back. So now my knee is about stacked over my ankle, just like I said with our hip thrust. So my shin is pretty vertical. That's what's going to be creating a really big glute stretch. You could also have a little slight forward torso lean as you come down, and then you're driving up through your heel. Huge other thing, we're not using momentum. So I'm not doing this and pushing off the floor with this non-working leg. This is a dead leg. It's just for guidance. So you're going to come down, tap the floor, make sure we have a flat foot to get that full range of motion, and then press up through that working leg's heel. I also start the movement from up there, so I leave it re-racked quite high. Joke. I even had M&M playing to get me through that. And it didn't give me wings like I thought it would. All right, we may or may not have taken a brief intermission to take Instagram photos and some TikTok content. So the sweat has dried, the heart rate has gone down, but you know, it was just perfect timing. I feel spoiled because there's not a lot of people here, A and B, they have so many attachments. So the luxury of being able to put ankle attachments on each ankle is truly there, it's a privilege. So spoiler alert, we are gonna be doing cable kickbacks. However, please hold, guess what I just spotted? a whole barbell pad, a full one, both halves joined together. So in order to squeeze some lateral work in, I think we're gonna do a glute med kickback. So the classic, actually no, should we just do a straight up lateral kick? So when I do a straight up lateral kick, I like to step over my working leg and then I have a little bit of a forward torso lean. This angle just helps, and I think it makes it more comfortable, but I think it also helps just to get a greater stretch kind of in that hip region. So I'm gonna take a step out so there's constant tension on the cable. Anytime you're doing cable work, you wanna make sure that you're a little bit step back from the cable just so that you're not re-racking the weight back down. See how the weights are all touching? That means it's re-racked. And when it's like that, that means there's no tension on the cable. So you wanna be keeping constant tension by bringing your leg out a little bit. I'm leaning a little bit forward. I have all my weight on this working heel, on this working leg, and then I'm basically going to be kicking out to the side. I had a feeling this was going to be a little smidgen too heavy. And then we're basically just kicking out laterally to the side, and I like to keep a bend, honestly on both legs, an athletic bend in my resting, stabilizing leg, and then a bend in my working leg, which is on my right side right now. And I like to keep a hand up in my upper outer portion of the glute to help with mind to muscle connection, especially because these are smaller glute muscles in here, and these are 10 out of 10 for rounding out the glutes. I just want to say, honestly, screw TikTok for making everyone feel like the only way to target this muscle, these two muscles, are from a glute med kickback, because it's just so not true, and I've had enough of the slander. Oh, this is so good. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I want everyone to take a guess of how long I've been here. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm checking my Uber receipts right now, literally. Oh, okay. I arrived at 12:24 from Uber. It is now 3 o'clock. Are we surprised? Absolutely not. Listen, today was a field trip. This was my activity for the day. I'm not gonna lie, I told my boyfriend how elaborate the hotel gym was that I'm staying at, and then I said that there's a GOLDS gym really close and I'll probably go there the next day. And he was like, why did you go there if your hotel gym's so stacked? I was like, why would I not be going to the GOLDS gym if it's right around the corner? Clearly we're not on the same page. Who would not want to go to a new gym? Excuse me? That was such a good workout, and that felt so good, and that was such a fun gym. This was such a fun activity of a whole 3 hours of my day. But I actually got so much work done too. I took Instagram photos. I have 4 TikToks that I could post, film for YouTube, and have 2 Instagram reels. More thunder. Oh, I feel so good out here. Anyways, that was so good. It felt so good to be back in an actual gym, and I always find it so fun to switch it up and go to new gyms. That felt so freaking good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed working out with me, hitting legs. The workout is written down below in the description box as well if you want to screenshot it and take it with me to the gym. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being patient with me with all of my inconsistent uploads. We're gonna be back to our normal, regular scheduled programming here soon when I get back to Utah, and then we're gonna crush out the rest of the summer together and just vibe. So thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I'm sending you so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.